get into some real news. Let's get into some Tenet news.
Yes, big announcement on this.
Christopher Nolan, of course. We've probably all heard by now. The Tenet.
It was initially pulled from theaters.
It was initially pulled, but now is going to be it's going to be not re-released, but released overseas. Overseas first, and then later in America. This is kind of
it's kind of a slap in the face a little bit. I think it's Christopher.
Why? No. Because we're the.
No, I think it's Christopher Nolan being like, "Hey, America, figure it the fuck out on COVID-19.
Well, what do you?
And you can watch
do you
my
expect
film."
the entire world just to wait for us?
Yes, that's the American.
Well, then that
mindset.
is part of the American problem, right there. It is. But yeah, exactly. Expect the entire world. All right, we gotta wait till this fuckers to get it on
this shit out.
We can't live our lives until these guys are on. Yeah, so I mean, maybe this will fucking wake some people up.
I hope
the world's moving on without us at this point. We're the only ones got stuck with this problem. But so it's gonna be released in like England and stuff like that. First originally, and then it will be released. Who knows? It's gonna be released September 3rd though overseas, and they say someday they'll release. But this sucks.
It sucks.
This sucks for us bad. We might have to fly to London.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes, I know you were.
Book a flight. Go
and I saw you fueling the jet outside, so
I was making calls, texting people,
But this sucks, man. It's gonna get ruined for us. That's the fear in my eye. It's my eyes. It's gonna get ruined.
Spoiled.
Because the rest of the world is gonna see it. It's gonna be months by the time we get to see it.
Gosh,
this is the worst case scenario in my eyes. I'd rather. I mean, it's pretty bad vein for me, but I'd rather no one see it until I can see it.
Well, that's kind of where I was sitting too. That's why I was like, why does the rest of the world get to see it first? Because it absolutely sucks, and I don't like knowing that. I don't like knowing that everyone else gets to see it before we do.
Yeah, it's going to be released in over 70 overseas territories. And it is pretty much the end of any hopes of salvaging the summer blockbuster season.
Yeah.
It's very, very depressing. And 2020, it's just another hit for 2020.
It is.
Someone tweeted this, and I thought it just hit way too close. But someone said 2020 feels like when Scar took over Pride Rock. And, everything's really shitty. Yeah. Like the water's drying up and all the animals.
It goes from a lush forest to like fucking nothing, just a desolate
everyone's
wasteland.
Starving. And I just thought that was so true. That is exactly where it feels. Because it just feels depressing. It feels like there's going to be no hope at this point. But
especially like, and we talk about it all the time off air. All I want to do, Cash, like you don't know how much you miss something until it's gone. All I want to do, man, is just sit in a theater and watch it.
Yeah. And you don't know. I mean, you don't realize how good that simple pleasure was.
Yeah.
You think, man, missing it. I mean, it's just sitting in it with a big screen. Man, you fucking miss it. You miss the atmosphere. You miss everything about it. It sucks, especially for people that talk about film and whatnot. It sucks for us. And
you
who
miss
knows?
the thrill, too. I mean, imagine, I cannot wait to sit in a theater and then, like, Tenet comes on screen.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
be
the
totally
very start
lost and surprised and
just
scared.
The anticipation.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get that anytime soon. Wake up, America.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But I don't know. I'm mad and I'm glad at the same time that they are at least releasing it. They're saying, fuck it, let's just go, You don't want a movie sitting for a long time either because the buzz wears off.
It does.
So who knows?
It's a very dangerous thing.
Maybe we'll get a bunch of bootleg copies over here. That's what's going to happen. And then I can go watch it.
I don't want to see
some guy in a steady cam.
Yeah. I don't want to see
people.
that.
I know.